Okay, I wish I could do something more. I could type, but it's if somebody wants to type while I'm talking, you're welcome to do that. But you probably need to be able to type pretty fast. And right now you have to carry your logbook with you so that you can have your sign-offs, like to be able to enter a Class B or a controlled airspace, and be able to talk on the radio. You need to be signed off for that. So they require you right now to carry the logbook for those sign-offs. That requirement is going to be waived. So that you won't have to carry your logbook with you anymore. So that's a good thing. And a few other things that are related to instructors, which I won't talk about, but if you want to see the rulemaking, just look up Light Sport Pilot changes on the internet and it'll explain it to you. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful way to get your pilot's license, and a lot less money. The aircraft that are available to you include sailplanes and even balloons and some other things. Yes, it has increased the number of pilots, and certainly EAA is working to make that available more and more to folks, and the number of aircraft has increased significantly. Even the two major builders, which Cessna is one of them, they have their 162, which is their Skycatcher, and right now my twin brother, Real Bright, is in China as a test pilot and instructor for Cessna, working on that new aircraft. Yes, you can take one passenger. So it's yourself and one passenger after you get your certificate. You're not allowed to carry passengers as a student. But it only takes 20 hours. Most people it takes a little longer than that, but it just depends on your learning ability. Okay, well, I hope that Light Sport Pilot information helps you if you want to. You know, you're flying in Second Life, but maybe you want to be able to get your pilot's license. Maybe you have some minor medical condition, but you still can get a driver's license. Your driver's license actually works as a medical. As a private pilot, you're required to carry a third-class medical. That requires you to get an exam. If you currently hold a private pilot certificate, you can downgrade to a light sport by just continuing to fly as long as you have a valid driver's license and you haven't failed your medical. Once you fail it, in other words, if you're getting on in years and you may have some condition that wouldn't ground you but might keep you from getting your third-class medical, you certainly don't want to go in and get it because if you fail it, then you're done. But if you have a driver's license and you already have your private pilot or higher, then you just go ahead and fly as long as you have a driver's license. We're required as pilots to self-certify every time we fly. In other words, we don't leave the ground if we have some known medical condition that would ground us. And that includes gliders which have never had any medical requirement. You can fly sailplanes and have been able to ever since inception of gliders with a student pilot license, and then the private glider still does not require, and neither does the instructor's rating require a medical. So you just self-certify each time you fly. Only 1% of accidents in any aircraft are caused for medical reasons. So that's why the FAA has agreed to waive the third-class medical for the light sport pilot license. Instruction in light sport is less expensive. Usually you can find an instructor for roughly between $35 and $40 an hour. I think real right now is charging 35, although you can find instructors that are charging more. So you want to kind of be selective, and you want to find an instructor that has a lot of patience and that listens to you and is willing to go at your pace. But the information is pretty much the same for light sport as it is for private. And although it may seem easy, it's not impossible, but it certainly does take some time to learn everything that you need to know. Okay, I wanted to talk about scripting a little bit today. Now, if you open up your inventory and you go